to Pretty Good Cooking, or today, Pretty Good Courtney Cooking.
Pretty good cookies.
Pretty good cookies, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Today on the show, Court's gonna teach you how to make her super secret, patented, world-renowned pumpkin cookies. Take it away.
So it's not actually a patented recipe. It actually comes from Better Homes and Gardens. I didn't make the recipe. It's not a secret. You can make it too. So the first thing you do is gotta set that oven timer. I mean, just the oven, not the timer, to 350 degrees.
That's a good temperature.
It is a good temperature. Bake. That's what we're doing. And there it is, 350. Gotta start it. Preheat that oven. Next step, you have to beat 2 cups of butter.
2 sticks is 1 cup.
Okay, 4 sticks. Here's our only small problem. So I find that to make a good cookie, you need to have really soft room temperature butter. They're not quite room temperature. So we're gonna put them in the microwave. I don't like to do that, but we're gonna do it. They get a little bit too melty in the microwave, and if the butter melts too much, it messes with the consistency of the cookie. So we're gonna do it for 15 seconds.
That might be too long, I don't know. I'm worried.
I think that's pretty good. So, going to unpackage these 4 sticks of butter carefully into the metal mixing bowl. Okay, so I put it in the mixer, and it said to beat it at medium to high, so I'm gonna start it slow.
Did you lock that machine?
Nope, I didn't. I didn't do it. So there it goes. You'll see how if it was actually room temperature, it probably would be whipping the butter a little bit more easily. This is not quite doing that, but we'll make it work. So I'm just gonna let that go. Right now I'm gonna start adding things. Don't look at it. See, it looks a little different now. First thing we're gonna add is granulated sugar. A lot of it. 2 cups of it. It's a good amount of sugar. Okay, well, 2 cups. I'm not really about precision, which is why I'm not really a good cook, but this recipe, really hard for it to turn out bad. So I'm gonna put the 2 cups of sugar in. Just gonna put it all in there. Gonna get it started. Again, starting it slow and then adding some more speed. You wanna make sure that it completely mixes together. Alright, it's not done, but we're gonna add some more fun things to it, like baking powder and baking soda. Got my baking powder and soda. They come in different kinds of containers. Alright, so this is ½ teaspoon, so that means I'm gonna do 4 little scoops of each. 2 teaspoons. Now, if you put too much of this in there, your cookies are ruined, so don't do that. Alright, we're gonna mix it again. Okay, then we're gonna add salt and cinnamon and nutmeg, and you put exactly 1 teaspoon of each in. So 1 teaspoon, enough salt, and then some cinnamon and some nutmeg. Nutmeg's one of those spices that you also don't want to use too much of, or it takes over the flavor. So just 1 teaspoon of that. Then I go mixing that thing again. Whoa! Alright, so when I lift it up, you'll see that's a little bit more mixed together. You can see the specks of the cinnamon and everything. So they recommend scraping the sides, but we're not done. I'm not even gonna bother with that. So I'm gonna add some eggs. You just need to. I also usually let the eggs sit out a little bit before I bake. Something about, I don't know if it's true or not, but usually I take out both the eggs and the butter early on. It could be a science, I'm not sure. So the eggs give it a wetter consistency, which helps you mix everything even better than before. And then I'm gonna wash my hands again, because I don't like eggs on my hands. Alright, also 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Really important that you only use real vanilla, not imitation. It's not good. Now I'll scrape the side. We're going to use a wooden spoon to scrape the sides to make sure everything gets mixed all right. Make sure it all comes off the little attachment here. Alright, so that's all the sticky stuff. Well, besides the pumpkin. Then, oh, they're gonna use 1 can. Yeah, just 1 can. It's always just 1 can. Hey, Kevin.
What?
Why don't you open this can of pumpkin? Don't sneeze on it.
Kevin's not doing his best today. Can you describe your technique?
Put it on the can and you turn the handle.
Oh, don't touch it. Don't touch. Graham. I like to include Kevin, sometimes Phil too. Alright, here goes the orange. This is a little bit later in the season than I usually like to make this. I do like pumpkin. I'm not insane about pumpkin. Some people are, some people hate it. I try to fit it in between September and November, and it is definitely December.
I tried to burn some pumpkins today. I figured we had a bunch of festive pumpkins, and I was like, well, these are just rotting. Maybe I could get rid of them by burning them. It didn't work. My logic was if I just heat them long enough, they'll dry up, and then I could burn them. Now I just got a fire pit full of rotten pumpkin.
All right, I'm gonna mix this pumpkin in. Everything's gonna turn orange now. Slow, the faster, pretty fast. It's mixing.
Looks good.
So before this, the dough, well, dough if you could call it that, there's actually no flour in it yet. I'll eat cookie dough, but I won't eat this cookie dough because it looks like curdled milk. Orange curdled milk. Yum, yum. All right, here's the part where we add the flour. And then after we add the flour, then you can lick the dough. But the actual cookie's better. I'm gonna take 4 cups of flour, and I'm gonna do it with liquid measuring because I'm lazy, and that's how I bake. That's pretty close. Okay, so we're gonna mix it in. So I usually pour in about 2 cups to start or so, and then slowly mix that in. Keep the consistency changing. It doesn't look like curdled milk anymore. No one wants to eat curdled milk. Alright, so that half's pretty much mixed in. I'm gonna scrape the sides to make sure it's thoroughly combined. Then I'm gonna pour about half of what's left, so a cup-ish. Try again. Oop. Too fast. So it's getting a lot thicker. It's probably not going to want to mix in the last part of it. But maybe. Okay, last part. Take off the attachment. So I do the last part by hand so that I don't get flour everywhere, even though I probably will get flour everywhere anyways. And now it's this kind of fluffy feel to it. Voila, so I do recommend if you did want to eat this part of it. It was good. Now I wash my hands.
It's good.
So baking is the next step. Unfortunately, our parchment paper decided to fall behind the drawer today. So I pulled out the entire thing to Phil's dismay, and we're just gonna cut it to the appropriate length. Prefer to use parchment paper so that the cookies don't get stuck in the pan, and the pan just doesn't get as dirty overall, because no one likes to scrub a dirty pan. Good enough. Okay, I usually get out a teaspoon, drop them by a big heaping teaspoonful, about just some space in between. I don't have a good method. I try to drop them in a circle-like shape. Yeah, you just keep doing this till there's nothing left in your bowl. So after you finish putting all of your cookie dough on the sheet, put it in the oven. I put it on the top. That's where the most heat is. So that's gonna go in for about 10 minutes. And we'll check back then. Bye. All right, so the timer rang. It's just over 10 minutes. We're gonna check it out. Wow. So because I'm not very good at placing them in, making them the same size. Some are probably gonna be more done than the others. I think they can wait another 2 minutes. So we're gonna set the timer, check back then. 2 more minutes have passed by.
Oh shit.
They're done. So I'm gonna pull these babies out. They're gonna need to cool an amount before I can place them on a cooling rack to cool further. I can tell that they are cooked all the way because of the nice brown color around them. See you soon. Just put in the next batch. There's probably gonna be 6 of them. This recipe makes 60.
1,000.
Hope you're hungry. I'm going to scoop up the cookie with this spatula, and I'm going to put it on this rack. Now the cookies will dry even more. I mean, cool even more.
Dry cookies.
All right, see you later for frosting. It's time to make some icing.
Say it again.
It's time to make some icing!
Oh yeah.
What he said. So you have to get the
Why
powdered
are
sugar.
you filming
Stop,
me?
it's my turn. It's my turn. You have to use powdered sugar as a base for your icing, and this calls for 2 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. And I'm gonna use the Pyrex container again because Phil's moaning over there. I don't know, somewhere close. I mean, it's not even at the top, so Who knows if it's 2.5 cups, 3 cups, it's fine. So I'm gonna pour that in. I actually want to put the butter in first. So we're just gonna dump this out right back into the Pyrex container. And now I'm gonna put this nice stick of butter in. Now, and unlike the other time, here is a special stick of butter. It's not warm, it's not cold, it's just, comes from wherever, doesn't matter. 1 stick of butter goes in. Alrighty, after this you gotta add the brown sugar. I'm never doing this again. Okay, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. This is a 1/2 cup. There it goes. Oh, you wanna firmly pack it. Firmly pack it. Alright, that's gonna go right in here. Into the butter. Then I'm gonna put it on
Put it in the bottom.
low to medium heat. It's gonna go on fire. Woo! Low to medium heat. And when it melts, then all the exciting things can happen. See you then. Alright, as you can see, the butter is melted and the sugar is now soaked with the melted butter. So now at this point, you don't really need the oven to be on anymore. You just want it to melt. That's all you want it to do. I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of some milk here. Alright, I'm gonna add this milk here. I don't think it matters what kind, it just has to come from a cow.
This is whole milk.
This is whole milk.
Whole milk.
It is whole milk.
Whole milk.
1,
Yeah.
2,
2,
3,
3.
4. All right, there it is. Were you combining? Now I'm gonna add an amount of vanilla. It's for flavor. All right, here's the last part of it, is adding the powdered sugar, and that affects how thick it is. You don't want it too thick or it'll be gloppy. You don't want it not thick enough or it'll be runny. Gonna mix it up here. Just mix it up, and you don't want it to be too gloppy and chunky. Just right. Sometimes you need a boost and you turn back on the oven. I mean the stove. There it is. Here's the boost. I'm going. I'm mixing.
Doing a nice job.
Okay, I'm gonna pour the rest in. Whoa! So this is enough frosting for 60 cookies, which we haven't totally made yet. You gotta stir forever. I'm still stirring. No, it's not happening. It's not. Wow, look at this. Look I just kept stirring and stirring, and now look, it's not even chunky. Wow, I'm an expert.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so this is a nice texture to it. It might be a little runny. We'll see how it works. So I'm gonna put my fully cooled cookies over here on a recently cleaned platter, so you can display your cookies however you like. I'm gonna get a gravy ladle. Here, I got a ladle. See how it cools? There's a little layer on it. Gotta break that up. All right, here it comes. You're gonna drizzle over the cookie. Now here's the one downside of this cookie. It's the only downside, is that you can't store them on top of each other or they'll get smushed and sticky everywhere. All right, there it is. And if you wanna make it look even better, a nice tap of cinnamon. There it is, I'm gonna eat it. I did it, it's good.
You guys don't know how good this is. It's so good. It's so good. It's really good.
That's how you make pumpkin cookies. The brown butter frosting.
Okay.
There you go. Finally taught you. Bye.